In this 5-part series, we are embarking on an incredible journey, travelling 11 hours from my home in Sydney, across the border and deep into the Southern Brigalow region of Queensland. The Brigalow Belt is a vast expanse of acacia wooded grasslands, stretching from the rainforests on the east coast and the semi-arid interior of Queensland and New South Wales. This unique ecosystem is divided into 2 bioregions, the Brigalow Belt North and the Brigalow Belt South. Our focus in this series is the Brigalow Belt South, which extends from the Tropic of Capricorn down to the New South Wales-Queensland border and even past down to the Pilliga region. This diverse landscape is home to an incredible array of wildlife. We've got kangaroos, emus, birds, wombats, and of course, our reptiles. My targets for this trip, of course, we want the elusive Woma python, the mulga snake, more commonly known as the king brown, and if we're lucky enough, a yellow spotted monitor, Varanus panoptes. But as always, you guys know the drill. I'm more than happy to see any reptiles we come across. In episode 1, we'll kick things off with a 6-hour drive from Sydney to Narrabri, right in the Pilliga forest. And I'll see you guys there. Got here what looks to me to be a Burns dragon. He's just watching me like a hawk in the car. I'll open the car door and I bet he'll bloody bugger off, but we'll have a look anyway. The car just went past, I don't know how he didn't get run over. I'm such a dork. I should have started filming as soon as I got out of the car. I took 2 steps and he got up on his back legs and he's bolted off into the bush up here, which he will be nowhere to be found. I am sure that's a Burns dragon. I thought I had to go a little further north to get the Burnses, which is where I'm going tomorrow, up St George, up the Brigalow way, but in Narrabri. Yeah, I didn't think they were here, but I'm sure that was a Burns dragon. And anyway, on that note, we may as well start the video. So we are out here in Narrabri. We're coming up to the end of the year. I didn't get a herp trip in for spring. We've just hit summer. Mozzie. We've just hit summer and, oh God, they're everywhere. Jesus. Mozzies normally don't get me, what the hell? But anyway, we've just hit summer and I had to get a herp trip in before double demerits hit. We've got about 2 weeks until double demerits start and my head's been going to explode. I need nothing more than to get out in the scrub. A bit of stress relief. This is my peaceful place. This is what puts me at ease. So here we are. Just doing a little bit of afternoon cruising. Ow. What the? A little bit of afternoon cruising to see if anything's coming out, getting that last bit of sun, bit of warmth off the road. Then I'll probably fly back into town, get a feed into the belly, and then we'll head back out here and we'll start road cruising tonight. Hopefully get some Deviz banded snakes, spotted black snakes. Oh! Can you guys see this? I'm gonna get malaria or something. This is cooked. Big reason for that is I was just driving through. There's been storms up here. There's also storms in Sydney, but you can see through all the culverts on the side of the road are absolutely full of water. This is tiny compared to the other spots. Basically, there's going to be frogs. I don't know what's going on here. There's going to be frogs everywhere tonight, so hopefully the snakes will be out looking for a feed, and hopefully the mozzies will go to sleep. I'm getting in the car. Hopefully we'll see some frog species I haven't seen before. And we can put on a show for you guys tonight before we head further north in the morning. Let's keep going. And we have our first gecko for the night, a DTELLA. I'm not exactly sure what DTELLA we got here, whether it's a variable DTELLA. I'd say it's probably a variable DTELLA. I'll have to check the records of the area, check my book, see what one's around here. Finally got a reptile tonight. I've seen that many frogs. I haven't pulled over for them yet. I'll definitely get onto that. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful little gecko. Never ever complain seeing gecko species. I've absolutely loved these guys. Alrighty, off the road, bud. There you go. You could actually feel how warm that gecko was just from laying on the road. The road temperature is incredible. It's almost hot to touch. That gecko, he is soaking up the heat like bugger. You'd think he'd almost melt to the concrete. Can you see these bugs? These bugs are atrocious. Oh my, I've not witnessed anything like this. I need to keep going. Now over here, we've actually got, oh, he's running away. Oh, look at that. He's got a little bug in his mouth. So it's another DTELLA. Oh, yeah, we're not going to bug you, bud. You take your food. I'm not going to steal it off you. I was actually expecting Eastern spiny-tailed gecko. Those guys are in numbers out here. I'm surprised I haven't seen one yet. I'm just seeing the DTELLAs. But as I pulled up, there was a little bug there and he went, he just grabbed it into his little mouth. And he's just run away with it, so I can't take it off him. So he can smash it down without me hassling him. And I don't want him to lose his prey item. I think he's just in this tussock, but we'll keep going. We won't bug him. I don't even know what's going on now. Look at this. Look at the size of this blue YABBY. That is a meal. Look at that. I don't want him to pinch me. I've never herped a YABBY before. I bet I'm not the only one that's never herped a YABBY. Look at that. That is a ripper. That'd be a good feed, wouldn't it? Where are you going, buddy? There's this dam down here and I can hear water flowing over there. So I guess he's just on the move, but never ever herped a YABBY. That is a new one for me. Keep going, bud. And now something more normal, more expected. Our Eastern spiny-tailed gecko, Stropurus williamsi. Awesome genus of gecko, the Stropurus. Oh, I love these guys. I've seen quite a few members now. I've seen the phasmid striped gecko up in Mount Isa. I've seen the southern spiny tail, Stropurus intermedius, and the northern spiny tail, Stropurus ciliaris, and they are awesome little gecko. Like a little dinosaur with the little spikes on their tail. They are just adorable. All right, off you go, buddy. Stay off the road. Frogs and geckos galore. Where are the snakes? Give me one snake for the night, just one. I thought our luck had changed, but obviously not. We got a Burton's legless lizard. How silly was I to think I'd actually get a snake? Now this Burton's is either incredibly gravid or it's just eaten a very large sleeping skink. These guys love to eat their reptiles. Being a nocturnal animal, they'll go out middle of the night, find the sleeping diurnal skinks, and they turn into that. There could also be babies in there, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, these guys are a gecko, a flat-footed or legless lizard, the Burton's legless lizard. And how funny is that face on them? We do get these guys down in Sydney as well. They're an incredibly widespread animal. Off you go, fatso. See you, buddy. And here we have something I wanted to see, but I didn't want to jinx it. These guys are pretty prevalent up here after rains, and with all the water, I thought they'd be out. He's running away from me. Look at this guy, this green little marble. This is a crucifix frog. Oh, and how cool is he? He looks ridiculous. Look at him spin around like that. Look at the reds on him, the green. I didn't realise there was so much colour in them. I've never seen one before. You can see why they're called the crucifix. They got that, hey, come back here. They got that cross on the top of them, and yeah, I never realised there were reds and whatnot in it. But look at that vibrant green. They're like a, come here. They're like, hey. Oh my God. He's like a fluorescent little golf ball. I wish I could tell you more about them. I think they're a burrowing frog. I think they disappear until it's wet. But yeah, I'm definitely no expert on these guys. Oh my God, he's crazy. That's an awesome find. I'm really happy with that actually. Even though it's not a snake, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm obviously stressing him out. He's just continually moving on the run now, so I'm not gonna bug him anymore. I'll leave him to do his business and do what fluorescent golf balls do, which I've got no idea what that is. Starting to find a few things now, guys. We still haven't got our snake. I'm sure it's coming. The bugs are still coming. I just want to apologise or clear up if the start of the video was a little bit boring, if I was a bit flat and dull and all over the spot muttering my words. I still am now, and my head's just been all over the joint, not doing that well. My head's been all over the joint today. Can't bloody think clearly, or being out here will fix that up. I normally try and hide it in my videos best I can, but yeah, just couldn't shake it today. I'm sure when we spot a big panoptes tomorrow, I'm sure I'm going to be feeling a hell of a lot better, or even a snake tonight. Let's keep going. Here's another one. We'll see if this guy's more willing to play ball. There we go, buddy. So something I just noticed on our little friend here, oh, it's more on the other side. He's just confirmed to me that they do burrow. If I can focus here, that's all little stones on him. He's covered in little stones and pebbles and sand from where they've been burrowing throughout the day. And look at those colours. What an awesome little frog. We might even end up having an entire video just tonight, just in Narrabri. Maybe if we get a snake. Again, I have no idea what this frog is, but this is like the coolest frog I've ever seen. Look at him. He is awesome. Sorry about the noise in my car, guys. Hang on, I'll turn it off. That's better. Look at this frog. He's got these lime green colorations on him. I have not heard of or ever seen pictures of this species of frog. I couldn't even guess what this guy is. This guy's incredible. I'm looking him up, and whatever he is my new favourite species of frog. Alright, you need to get off the road because you are beautiful. I don't want you getting hit. You gonna go? You can probably stay there, to be honest. There's no one coming. You are awesome, my friend. You see him leaping? He just leaped off the road. I wonder if he's a species of rock. Whoa! There he. Look at that! I wonder if he's a species of rocket frog because he's got that sort of pointy snout, and the way he jumps. Yeah, I'm super curious. This will be the first guy I'm looking up what he is when I get back to the room. Hopefully this video isn't too boring for you guys. Like, we're not getting much. We got the geckos in the reptile sense. We got the Burtons. We got the Burns dragon this afternoon. I'm gonna start heading back, to be honest. I don't want to be tired for tomorrow. Just hopefully get a snake. And we finally have our first snake, guys. You can probably guess what it is if you've heard of this snake before. But it's not a very common snake, so you may not have heard of it. If we get a good, nice, close look at the head there, and that's your guess. It is a red-naped snake. Look how tiny this individual is. This is a young snake, tiny little red-naped snake. As the name suggests, they got a red nape, and he's an adorable little critter. I've seen one of these guys before near home, which was a surprise actually. I wasn't expecting to find it where I did. They're quite common near me in a different spot, but I hadn't heard of them in the particular location that I found one. They are one of our Australian elapids, a venomous species, but a bite is virtually harmless. Don't test your chances. Don't go playing with any venomous snakes. It's much safer not to go playing with any of our venomous snakes. But yeah, adorable, adorable little guy. This snake is actually tiny. Let's let him go. I don't want to stress him out. I'll let you go, buddy, I promise. Now, look at him compared to my hand there. Ready? He'll shoot off like a rocket. Off you go, my friend. He was so close to the tyre of my car. Yeah, you see a little tongue flicking there. He's not bothered by me at all, actually. Yeah, I didn't think you wanted to come back to me. Go off into the scrub. Put him a bit further away from the road. Now these guys, they disappear into ant holes in the ground. I'm pretty sure they literally live in ant nests. But yeah, look at him disappear like that. Adorable little snake, always a pleasure to see. Where I'm heading, I think there's also actually yellow nape snakes and orange nape snakes, which would be brilliant to see. In that genus, I've only seen the red nape snake. So, hey, the more the merrier. Let's tick some more off our list. Honestly wouldn't read about it. I've driven another 10 metres up the road and we got another red nape snake. What are the chances of that? Beautifully coloured little individual. The nape actually looks a lot more orange than red, which is interesting. Only red nape snakes are in this area, so there you go. Another small individual. They don't get very big, but a little bit bigger than this. You keep going away from the car. Off you go. Oh well, that's one way to get him off the road. Oops. Whew. It's a new morning. We've just popped into the Narrabri Information Centre. Grabbed a heap of brochures for where we're heading up north, up into the Brigalow region, around St George, Roma, areas like that, just to get a better idea of where I'm heading, what I can do while I'm there. When I'm on a trip, I don't like to just herp. I like to explore the areas, look around. Just one big adventure in itself, which you guys would be able to tell from a lot of my videos. They're more like, I guess they're sort of like vlogs where we go, we explore the day, see the adventure throughout the day, adventure throughout the night, with a lot of my rambling. But yeah, we didn't do too badly last night. We got a lot of frogs, some geckos, a couple snakes right at the end there, red nape snakes. I've seen them before at home, but hopefully when we get up north, we'll get some more stuff that I haven't seen before. Hopefully I can clear my head, shake the brain today, and be a little bit more vibrant, a bit more excited, a bit more up there and less monotone for you guys. Whether today's going to be included in this video or next week's video, I'm still not sure. It depends how we go today and how long last night's video goes for. Yeah, alrighty, let's hit the road and keep heading north, and we'll see you up there.